Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the UCF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the South Florida Bulls. 48. And the Bulls will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So UCF's offense will get the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Paul.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Knights moving quickly to the line. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Simon. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage.
Touchdown, Knights! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the UCF Bulls offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Off play action. Grabbed behind the line, it's Simon. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to get rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Offense set on first down. He'll pull it on the read. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get down.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one, put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Now the play fake. Slips a tackle. Going to try to get it himself. At midfield, he's got room. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams locking horns. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Brown wants to pass. Quickly complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Stokes. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
It seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
The fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. When you talk about the next game on the schedule, they're always looking forward to this one.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got him cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And the Bulls in the hurry-up. On third down, going up top. Unloads to the right. Got a wide-open receiver. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Handoff from the gun. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Quick catch on 3rd down. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls out.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He'll do it himself. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. The Knights will hustle to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Stokes. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going back to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to run for it. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll try the run. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They'll give it to Johnson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. And we'll start the second quarter as they try to hang up a 3 spot. It is perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Knights headed quickly to the line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Continuing to churn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Knights will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. They'll run it from the gun. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give from the gun. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. The give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Trying to get to him. Runs through a tackle. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Bulls are on the move.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Brown wants to pass. He makes a catch. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. On the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the bad blood between Oregon and Oregon State dates back to 1894, at least on a football field. A top 5 rivalry, and it's gone final. Oregon State somehow, some way, found a way there in Corvallis and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, but they can't move the chains. Got it set up on the outside. And he was knocked down immediately, short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Looking to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Eccles. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UCF! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Getting some heat. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the returner is stopped. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. The Knights want to crank the tempo. Complete on 3rd down. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Knights will punt this one away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll try the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, the inside give. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires one high and deep. And the ball is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Using the quick game. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's caught inside the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the step-off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. He finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Knights!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The Bulls line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pittman. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Timeout call by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. On target to the left. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Knights want to move quickly. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. On the play, brings up 4th down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Escapes trouble. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Got his man quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snagged in the middle, it's Pittman. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Knights are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Safe completion on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Knights decide to punt it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. The handoff to Johnson. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Sometimes you wonder if rivals really don't like each other. This guy sure doesn't like anybody on the other side. He's tackling everybody.
And that's the kind of defender I want. The guys who don't like people. They love collisions. They love to throw their body around Jesse. He's been all over the field.
And this guy's good week in, week out, right? But in this game, he just seems like he's more dialed in, and he's playing at a different intensity level right now than I think anybody else on the field.
Forced out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in 3rd down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field if somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape. And then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on him because he slides to protect himself.
From the gun, the ground game. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This drive's been productive so far, already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. The give out of the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running behind that left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Rides to the back. Works his way through the traffic, and he picks up 8 yards on the play, and this one's much more manageable on 4th and 3. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. That's a live ball. Oh, and averts disaster by falling on his own fumble. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Bulls send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Knights are in the hurry-up. Brown will throw it. He rifles one deep to the left. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Washington notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Husky Stadium is worth its weight in gold. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. grabbed on the outside. It's Stokes. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. A strike downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Well, he has been the go-to guy all game long. He has been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Knights in the hurry up. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Brown wants to pass. Buying some time. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
Man, that's frustrating for a defense. You had him in third down. You had him in a predictable situation. Try to go capitalize on it. What does he do? Pulls that rabbit out of the hat, scrambles around, now puts him right inside the 5-yard line in scoring position. You got to bow your necks. You better get ready for the next play.
The Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The option look. Touchdown, UCF! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. An impressive display there gets him 6.
Yeah, don't worry about throwing. This guy can run, too. Such a great dual threat. And when this guy lowers his shoulders, you can see he can do whatever he wants and get in the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep...
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Takes the easy throw in the flat. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The Bulls will hustle to the line. On third down, going up top. He's got an open man. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Caught in the backfield, it's Winton. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Winton. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Hit the gas. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, USF. And they take it in for 6 more points. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. The back goes in motion. Brown will throw it. He looks that one in nicely. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Knights headed quickly to the line.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage...
Oh, look out! There he goes! Touchdown, Knights! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by the defense there, getting a stop on the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage. We know they've been burned a few times early in this game by the QB run, but they weren't going to let it happen there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. The inside handoff. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. 1st down here for the offense. The give to the tailback. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the handoff. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st down. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back.
And the Bulls have their offense in high gear. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tempo and overdrive. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Brown wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Looking for space, it's Simon. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll need need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Knights will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a move. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Looking to pass on second down. Gets it out quickly. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And the Bulls racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Brown wants to pass. Setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Got it in the middle, it's Porter. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The run from the shotgun. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Bulls are in the red zone. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Looking to throw. He wants it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. On second down, wants to throw it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown Bulls! Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll keep it on the ground. Still running at the 40. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 20. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He's going to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Trying to get in the end zone again. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Brown will throw it. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes the grab, and he's got the 1st. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Bulls will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Fires to the big fella.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it on the outside. It's Eccles. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.